In this video, I'm going to show or do a redo with a variation of a Turk's head or a woggle knot, which is more of a decorative knot. I didn't finish it off, so I have my running in and I have my standing in, and I'm using shoelace to demo this on an empty spray bottle. But I think the contrast kind of helps since I'm using black cordage. So, let's begin. Okay, so to begin the long Turk's head or woggle knot, I'm going to use the assistance of a rubber band here, just so I can have both hands free. Because I tend to see to be off camera and things like that. I can monitor my viewfinder and not block what is essential information. So I'm just going to take my rubber band and go around. You don't have to do this. You can use your fingers to hold it in place. Obviously I'm struggling. Anyways, this should be good enough, I guess. So this is the standing end, this will be the running end, and I'm using a shoelace, which actually works really well. People that use paracord have these other ends that are metal that you attach your paracord to. We're just going to assume that we don't have the luxury of that. Maybe you can take some cordage and put some glue on it, and then make it stiffer so it helps you thread through this type of knot. But right now I'm using a shoelace, right? Anyways, this is the running end. So I want to wrap this around one time and make an X. Okay, like so. And I want to make an X. Then I want to wrap it around again. Okay. And this time I'm going to take my running end, okay, and I'm going to go under this one, the top one, okay, go underneath that. Okay, once I go underneath that, I want to take this one here and cross it over. Okay, so we're basically braiding, but we're braiding on an object, right? So we have 3 strands. So the concept is you're just constantly crisscrossing and opening eyes for your running in. Okay. So once it gets on top, take the top end, crisscross it again, go under, and then over, like that. And then once I get to this point again, I want to crisscross again and go under. I'm going to go under and over, and then this one here I want to crisscross so that it's on top, or make an eye and go under. Okay, and then once I go over, I'm almost to the point where I'm going to meet my standing end. So I would probably cross this one more time, and then I'm just going to go under again, and this is where I meet my standing end, and we're pretty much done. Okay, now many Turk's heads do many loops, so they have 2 or 3 layers. So basically what I would do is I would take my running end and then start to just weave and follow where my previous weave was, and that will give, another round and then another round and then another round if I chose to keep going. So that's why you have your 3 or 4 loops in your Turk's head. But I'm going to stop here because I want to keep it real simple. Again, it's a decorative knot. It has its uses, but it's more, for me, it's more of just a decorative knot. Again, I can take off the rubber band now. Don't need it, and then I can start to adjust. Okay, because the shoestring is actually stretchy. Okay, so some pieces are uneven. I would pull it and tighten it and make sure the braid is even. But this is what it looks like. And then to finish this off, right, I would, pull this really tight, make sure it's tight, and then this top one here, I would snip here, make sure it's hidden underneath here. If I didn't care, I would probably use a little bit of glue to hold it in place, And then this in here, again, I would snip here and hide it, maybe add a little glue in place, but you got to make sure it's pretty tight. I've seen Turk's heads done with rattan reed, and it'll pretty much hold itself, and you can really, it's really tight, and so you could, I can imagine doing that and it stays. But right now these are kind of, this string, this cordage is really loose. But anyways, this is just a long Turk's head knot, or a woggle knot. Oops. And that's how it's done, at least how I'm going to do it.